Hello guys, so welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in today's video we're going to be reviewing hosting.com, right? Hosting.com. So this is the web hosting we're going to be talking about today, and this is actually a web hosting I admire so much because of a lot of reviews they have online. But are they really worth it? Actually, are they really worth the review and the hype? So let's check them out. So the first thing, before we start exploring hosting.com, before we start exploring them, before we start talking about them, how we've used them, and how their service was when I used them, let's talk about something. The first thing we want to do first, or the first thing I want to tell you guys to do, is to hit the subscribe button, right? So you want to assist us to grow our YouTube channel, so hit the subscribe button first, become the sponsor of today, and we can proceed for there. All right. So if you've done that, I want to say thank you for subscribing and thank you for being part of our family. All right, so let's talk about hosting.com. Now, before we start, let me click on the live chat, start a conversation. Just enter your email, department. Let's see, technical. Support me if I'm already a customer. I'm not, so let's see. I want to make. So let's say hello. I want. Hello, hi. Wait, first. So let's assume I want to get started with our services. So I want to like check out their live chat first by sending a message to see if they reply within few minutes. Now, in reviewing the web hosting, the first thing I always look out for is their customer support, right? So their customer support. Wow, this is crazy. Hi, how can I help you? Their support. Let's go. So let's say all right, so I'm trying to engage on their live chat to see how best they respond and how best they engage with customers, right? So before I do any other thing, so my first review on every web hosting we decide to talk about is to check out first for their live chat, their live support, to see how fast they respond. You understand? That is the first thing I always look out for. So while this is actually loading, this has actually showed us that they reply within few minutes, and this is actually great. So let me bring this down. All right, so now let's look at the platform. Okay, to recommend best of the plan, I need a link to information about e-commerce. Yes, I have a lot of traffic. All right, so this actually creates instant response. All right, let me not use that to blow you guys. Now let's look at their platform. Now for the design, they have a great design. If you can see, the interface is actually great. They have a good interface. The design, the UI, everything fits in. As you can see, you can even talk with your cookies here. You can set up your cookies here, cookie setting, and this is actually great, as you can see. So the design is actually great. It follows a setting pattern, right? So if you check very well, the top you have your banner image. You have the banner that tells you speed, security, and simplicity. Manage WordPress for serious growth. That means they are solely focused on WordPress, right? And they say try for $1. All right. So we'll talk about their hosting plan later. But looking at the way their landing page is laid out, I think they are actually well organized, right? So they are well organized. Okay, let's end this live chat so we can focus on what we're doing. For your traffic, high traffic, WordPress e-commerce, I recommend manage WordPress hosting, right? VDS hosting, and dedicated server. All right, I will keep posted. Okay, so now that being said, think this their hosting plans, everything is actually arranged in the right order. All right, so the next thing I want to look up. Okay, let me know if you decide have any more questions. Right, next thing I want to look at right now is C plans, right? So let's talk about their hosting plan price. How much do they charge for their hosting plan? Let's see. So we've just done our customer care response and it was actually great. So how much do they charge for hosting plan? I think I already have that opened prior to this. Okay, so I already have that open, as you can see. Okay, so as you can see, their hosting plan, their main focus is actually WordPress, but they have other hosting, as you can see. So now this is the first one. They have the starter plan. As you can see, this starter plan go for a 1 year term, pay 23.8 today, then 104 on renewal. Okay, this is quite not what I'm looking for. It's not what I'm looking for. I don't know. All right, I became very confused. All right, I think that should be on VPS hosting. This is the main hosting plan. So let's check out their pricing. So discover the best WordPress hosting plan. As you can see, their hosting plan is mainly focused on WordPress, but they have other hosting plan as well. So they charge at $1 per month, which is quite great. But if you come underneath it, you see $1 per month, then pay $1 today, then 14.99 on renewal. Now, if I'm going to convert that to Naira, using current rates today, let me just say 15. So now this is what I'm doing this because of my audience, right? So this is 21 Nigerian Naira. This is great, you understand? 21 Nigerian Naira. It's actually great, not bad, not really bad. 21, as you can see. So I'm going to be paying $1 per month. Now this server is what I used to host my e-commerce website. So one WordPress installed, unmetered visitor, 5 gig storage, 25 gig bandwidth, unlimited PHP workers, 99, as you can see. But it's actually fine. You can pay 49 per month, right? That is actually on the higher side if you ask me on renewal. So, and you have this light startup plan, which is $1 per month, which was $29.9. So then on renewal you have to pay $29.99 on renewal per month, which is high on the higher side. So let's check the yearly plan. So the yearly plan, you pay $12 per month, sorry, for the light, 24 per month, and pro plan you pay $49 per month, which is actually okay, not a big deal, but compared to other hosting, I think it's quite on the higher side. But the fact that they have good customer support is something you can look into when you decide to use their services. So for the price of their hosting plan, I feel it is actually on the very high side compared to other hosting that are top just like this. So if you compare it to Namecheap, if you compare it to Azura, you have that this is actually on a very, very high side, not ignoring the fact that you have to renew on a higher price, right? So as that being said, let's check about let's try to create an account on their platform. So I'm going to use a new account. I'm going to create a fresh account to see how that goes, right? So let's call this V3. Okay, Vic Design. Password. Let's use all right. So please, if you're happy, no, I don't need your marketing. Then click on sign up. Let's see how fast it was. Now you see this is very, 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 very fast. I think this is one of the reasons the hosting is worth my review, right? You see how fast it was, not even stressing you about anything. You just go 0 domain, 0 hosting. It didn't even stress you about anything, right? So let's start from the part. This is the home part, as you can see. Product setup. If you have a product, account setup, so you can add 12A, add payments method, so add address and add phone number. Now if you check the payment method that are actually added, so you can add your card, you can use your credit card, you can use your PayPal, Bitcoin, and bank transfer. So you can even use Google Pay. This is great, you understand? So you can pay with BTC, you can pay with bank transfer for people that are not having access to PayPal. Alright, so payment gateway is fine. Right, so product and services, all products they have website. They have website. Okay, let me do this. Alright, they have all product, your website, your domain, hosting and server, your email and all that. Alright, so the billing plans, your invoice, your orders and the rest. Okay, for this part you have your referral. They are asking you to refer someone. So if you use this link, you refer people, you get paid. And lovehosting.com, help your friend save $20 and get more reward for us. Refer someone to hosting.com and we migrate their site for free as a thank you, and you receive a reward and your friend get $20 off. Now this is actually great, not ignoring the fact that you refer someone and they get $20 off, right? Okay, so they also have different type of hosting. They have the AI hosting, they have the shared hosting. So depending on which one exactly, you understand. And I think the shared hosting or cPanel hosting is just fine. Okay, so now we've created an account and see how easy it is. All right, so the next thing we want to look at is the speed, which I've actually done. So the speed testing, we're going to do it on two platforms. We're going to do it on Google Page Speed inside, and we're going to do it on GT Matrix. So I've already done that already. So on the Google Page Speed inside, on mobile it has core web vital assessment failed, which I will have to analyze again. But on desktop it was passed and everything was okay. As you can see, performance good, accessibility best practice SEO, or the SEO is quite shaky, but it's okay. It's okay. Knowing fully well that they spend more money on advert and not organic traffic. So this is how far it loads. So assessment on desktop is 90%. It's fine for a website. Now on mobile, a little bit shaky, but come on, 70 and above is actually a pass mark. So this is actually okay. If you ask me, 70 and above is a pass mark for any service. Now if you go to GT Matrix, you see that they have a B. That means they are rated a B, which is actually great. And their server locations comes all the way from Seattle, USA, which is fine. So a hosting that actually has B in speed is actually great, you understand. So the speed your hosting is actually fast. So GT Matrix is saying that hosting.com has a great speed. Their speed is okay, and this is generated, as you can see, today. This is generated today, and this is cool, right? When I make cool, this is cool, so it's actually recommended. Now the next thing we want to look at here is okay, we've seen their affiliate commission, right? What are people actually saying about them? So I had to check on some reviews on Trustpilot to see what people are actually saying about them. Now a company that has up to 4,000 reviews, 4,900, if it's a shady company, I don't believe 4,900 people, almost 5,000 people will rate it 4.7 star. You understand? I don't believe that. So they can't pay 5,000 people to just rate it like this. But let's see something. Let's see what people are saying. So amazing support team. Willis is very good and fast team members who helped me twice when I'm stuck with error. Great service. John provided me information I needed, just like we had when we were doing our own. He is the one that actually assists us. So different people with their different issue. As you can see, if we check on 1 star, we want to see people that gives 1 star. 9% people give 1 star. Let's see their reasons. Well, in all, they had about 4.7 star, which is actually great for any web hosting. If a platform has this number of reviews and 4.7 users, that is actually great. Activation without approval record. Agents who deal with support tickets were not correct, and I faced wrong charge. And later they said it was done by me without me doing anything. This was completely wrong. I faced charge, so I give them because they were bluffing official. Right? They also try as much as possible to respond. And this one, hosting.com is a nightmare, unprofessional, reckless. Frankly, scam like their support is low. So to understand that this guy is not saying something right, if you say their support is low, with what we are just experiencing, what I've been experiencing over some time, I don't think that is true. My outgoing emails were blocked over due to unauthorized action and expansion. So this outgoing email block could be as a result of spamming. Maybe he bought a server and he started using it for spam 2 days ago. He started using it for spam. So that is actually an issue. It's Sam again. Thank you for reviewing it. Alright, so this one say charging for a service they stop providing. Now the stuff about this charging for service is not just hosting.com. Most web hosting do it. So if you have your card added or you have a bank card linked to your account, sometimes any ticket generated will automatically withdraw money from your account. You understand? Either even if you were just playing around or you're testing something, they will charge you for it. You understand? So that is why I don't really use my card to save any payment stuff on these hostings. The company is a scam. The company is a scam and joke with crappy product. They got us hacked in the brink of bankruptcy. Avoid it because they never had authorized to charge us and keep doing what they do. We hate them. Well, everyone is entitled to their own thoughts. You understand? So I had a bad experience with it too. When I registered my server, they started questioning why I was outside my country of region of origin, the same country which I use my card to pay. I don't think it's appropriate to check my geographical location because I was traveling. They didn't want to approve my application for my server until I explained how it to. I didn't feel I should have explained my travel to Kuala. So they said in the hosting industry, certain security check can be triggered automatically when something is in an order appear unusual. For example, login activation coming from a different region. Alright, so this is just their form of security trying to make sure that his account is actually safe. Alright, so in general, let me stop boring you guys about this review. In general, I think the negative review are less and not up to 10%, and the rest are positive reviews. So 4.7% of positive review is actually great. You understand? It's actually great. So what is my honest verdict about hosting.com? What's my honest thoughts about them? Well, hosting.com for me is actually a great platform, right? If you ask me, it's a great platform, and since I've used them, I can encourage you to use them because they are actually worth it. You understand? 4.7 what's number did we see? 4,000, almost 5,000 review, and most of them are positive. About 95% or 90% of them are positive review. So that is actually a great one and a company that you can look into to trust for your web hosting. But for the pricing, I think the pricing tags are too high and they should reduce the price tag. If you can't really afford what they sell, you can check out other web hosting I have on my channel that are actually cheap. I discuss a lot of hosting for cheap price, so you can check them out and then proceed to pick one that actually suits you and check their review as well. So thank you for watching this video. So will I allow you buy this? Yes, you are free to buy. They are safe and they are fast and they are reliable. So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like this video, and I'll see you on my next video. So bye for now, guys.